Hi, I'm Donna Miller. I'm going to show you how to make a shaker card for Valentine's Day. If you enjoy this channel, please consider clicking and subscribing. Don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss out on anything. The image for this card came from Miss Kate Cuttables. You can go to their website and pick this image up for about 50 cents. I really like this image because it has all the phrases on there for the candy hearts. So what I did for this image is I took the background of the card and I sliced out the outline of this shape using the Cricut Design Space. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press all of this in place, and I'm just gluing the background of the candied hearts to the white card base itself. Once I have that background glued to the card base, I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. Now you don't want to forget the most important step, which is you need to use some kind of plastic to hold in your pieces for your shaker card. I'm using Cricut acetate. I bought this from Joann's, and you can use any kind of plastic that you want, but the Cricut acetate has film on both sides, and you will need to use the edge of your fingernail on both sides to tear the film off of the Cricut acetate if you do happen to buy that name brand. So we're going to go ahead and glue that down. I really enjoy using art glitter glue. I have found in my crafting that it's the best glue that works for me, and I've stopped searching for glue since I've bought it. And then we'll go ahead and we'll glue down the hearts to the front of the card also. The next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to take your foam tape. I cut mine to be 14 inches, and then I cut it down the middle, and now I'm pressing the two sides of the foam tape together. You want to have your foam tape at least 2 high so that the shaker card has place for the shaker pieces to move back and forth. Now the trick to this is you want to take the foam tape off of both layers, the top and the bottom, and then that gives you the flexibility to be able to move and mold this around your image. So I'm just going around the base of my hearts. If there's any really small gaps on here, I'm not really going to try to get the tape to squeeze in between those. I'm just going to go around the bigger areas of the hearts on here. And if you cut this long enough, then you can use the scraps to fill in some gaps later on your card too. I've seen some videos where they cut a whole bunch of little pieces and try to press them all together, but if you do it this way, then you're only going to have 2 pieces that connect the whole way through instead of having a whole bunch of little slits and trying to connect a lot of different pieces through. So this makes the process a whole lot less frustrating if you work it this way as one big long strip. And like I said, I don't worry about the excess pieces because I can just use that also on the background of my card. So you want to fill in the extra areas of your card also so that your card has the best stability. When you do this, you want to have it be 2 high also so that all of the heights are also the same. When you do this, you do want to have that one foam tape. You want to take that off so that you're not putting a foam tape on top of a plastic part that won't be quite as stable. Now the inside part of my card has a bunch of hearts in there, and I got this from AC Moore, which is unfortunately closing. So I'm not sure you'll be able to find this exact pack if you're looking for it. Now there is a right way and a wrong way to do this, and the right way to do this is to put the sequins and the beads that you're going to put on there on the base of your card and not in the whole pocket of your shaker card. Now, as I was working this, I noticed that the lid of the card kept opening on me, so I decided to tape down the bottom so that it will be the easiest for me to get this together. Now, I feel like this part could be optional just depending on what you want, but I'm using my powder tool to go around the foam tape on here to get rid of the sticky and to try to minimize some of the static on here. And I just brushed away some of it with the powder tool. Now when I go to line it up, I just want to make sure the hearts are in the middle of there, and then you want to press on the top take the tape off, and then you'll press the rest of the card all the way down. Now, if you were to do this card and you had the beads in the lid of the card instead of on the bottom base of the card, this would be a complete nightmare and you're really going to struggle with it. So make sure that you put the beads on the base of the card. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. Please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss out on anything.